term refinance when
Yes.
you go in the range of the house you own.
Right.
I won't say how much, but in that range, when you're taking, the philosophy is in blending programs, you can get a much better rate if you're just paying off in that size range in a no income verification type of loan. You can do better by going with a no cash out loan, and you're taking care of your first and your second, consolidating $1,000 a month, and that's incorporating any associated costs.
What's crazy, Scott? I've got a very unique property, and my mom and I were hanging out by the pool, speaking with the kids and all of that, and some of her friends. And I'm looking at her and I'm saying, Ma, you know what? I'm gonna sell this property. And she said, you must be out of your mind. And she said, don't let me put you over my lap and give you a good spanking. And I said, nah, I gotta sell it. And I said, why are you gonna sell it? I am getting offers from individuals who live in the same community at $500,000 above the value of the property. And I said, Ma, $500,000 is $500,000. She said, no, you're not selling the property.
But you might want to remind Mom that as a individual, you're entitled to $250,000 of profit tax free if you've lived in your home the last 2 years out of 5.
Right.
So there are people who have done what you're doing: buy a property, fix it up, sell it for a profit, and if they're a married couple, it's $500,000. You're being non-married, would be $250,000 of the profit would be tax-free, and of course you've built up the cost value by doing improvements and so forth.
Right.
It's very profitable to move, to buy a home, fix it up, sell it, and move for your primary residence.
Yep. But I tell you, she's ready to put the belt to my ass if I sell a property. That's how it's a very sentimental kind of a property. But like I always say, at the end of the day, it's all about the moolah, right, Ma? Okay.
Yeah, if someone offers you money, take it.
Take it. All right. That's all I can say, folks. Once again, it is all about investment. So, education is key. All right. And when you're working with First Republic Mortgage Bankers, the guidance is exceptional, man. And I can honestly tell you this: God forbid that tomorrow, we're not here with broadcasting or any of the media entities because of Mr. Siskin here. I'd be very, very comfortable in doing real estate because I have learned so much from you, man. And I've learned so much from your colleagues. I've learned so much just by being associated with you. So it's a great thing because I did not know so much about real estate, getting into the real estate business and all of that stuff. It is great. Now, I want people to understand, Scott, that it's not because I'm squeezed. It can happen to them. It's being offered to them out there. And I'm talking about people who have been through credit issues, people who have had bankruptcy, people out there who work off the books, who can't show a pay stub or tax return, people who don't believe the no money down payment program exists, okay? Once again, all you need to do, folks, and I'm going to say it again, man, all you need to do is to get yourself educated. Do not be ignorant. And remember this, folks, regardless of what people might say here or there, you make the decision. You make all of the decisions, all right? And everything's got to be disclosed, especially with a bank.
The thing that I find the biggest barrier for a lot of people in purchasing or refinancing is what I refer to as self-limiting beliefs.
Yes.
They have certain beliefs in their mind that they are not entitled or
they're not worthy.
capable.
They're not worthy of owning a home.
Of certain things.
Yes, they're not worthy of acquiring certain things.
And certain times, I've heard things
they're so wrong.
said that certain people feel they're being held back for certain reasons. The bottom line is most people are only being held back by their own self-limiting beliefs, because at least right now you hear us talking about this. If you've been one of those tenants that thinks, I can't buy a home, I'm not one of those people, my situation is such, not like those people's success stories.
Right.
No, I'm different. No, you have to at least make a call to get the facts. If you're one of those people who is house rich and cash poor, but you don't believe that you can do what that nice lady did today and how happy she's sleeping now.
Yeah, Monica,
You don't think that you can sleep at night because you can get rid of all your credit card debt. Call. Just get the facts. That's the bottom line. I mean, when it comes to purchasing, obviously, you want to get excited about it, you want to get emotional about it.
Right.
When it comes to refinancing, it's very simple. Either it works for you, you're saving money, or you're not saving money.
Right.
And you either can be approved or you cannot be approved. It only takes about 5 minutes on the phone, 718-325-5555. Again, I want to appeal to all those out there that are house rich, cash poor. You've owned your house for at least 3 years. You got credit card debt. Maybe you're paying above 7% on your mortgage. Maybe you have an adjustable rate mortgage. We have the power to transform your life into a better quality life, a higher quality, just like we did for Monica. She's sleeping better.
And me. Hey.
And Squeeze.
Oh, thank you, man. You know.
Well, people think you're sleeping okay anyway.
No. Let me tell you, people, don't believe the hype, don't believe the image. Don't believe it, all right? It's hard work. And we all have access to real estate right now. And I want to say this, Scott. Another thing that I've gotten Mr. McIntosh here involved. His wife was in the building today, and I had to have a sit-down talk with him and his wife here about it. It's real estate, more real estate and all of that stuff. And he's looking at me funny. I'm saying, Sean, listen to me, man. I'm a firm believer, once again, that nothing lasts forever. This marketplace right now, we need to take advantage of it. All right? And Mr. Sean here, he's got a.
Otherwise, the market takes advantage of you by your rent goes up.
He's got a child on the way.
I know.
Okay, and I got to say, man. So,
do you know what some people do? And I'm looking at Sean, and it's not because of you, Sean, that this applies to you. But some people take the path of least resistance.
Right.
And they
not
just
that applies to you.
Not that it applies to you.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Yeah. And their busy lives are busy, challenging. When you have children,
right?
And, just getting them to sleep and maybe having an hour, to watch some TV afterwards.
Maybe and then 5 minutes for sex,
Yeah. maybe for you.
Anyway, go on, man.
Well, the thing is that we get drawn into these lives, and next thing the alarm goes off. So you have to take a step, and it's amazing how once you take that first step, momentum occurs because you have leverage.
Right.
With First Republic being able to provide financing for you, whether it's purchasing or refinancing, able to provide the information and the facts, because we are a direct lender. So you don't have to worry about some Mickey Mouse middleman mortgage broker bozo giving you inaccurate information. And it's important for you to have accurate information. So we become your leverage, like a tool for you to utilize. So you don't have to put an incredible amount of work into achieving the dream of homeownership or achieving the dream of having no credit card debt.
Right. One of the greatest things about First Republic Mortgage Bankers, and by the way, we have to go to the top of the hour. One of the greatest things about First Republic Mortgage Bankers is that these guys actually show you. Like, for example, John Fahim is a perfect example. He doesn't speak about it a lot. But this guy, man, invests in real estate one step at a time. They are willing to share their lives with you and show you how you can, and I'm going to say, you can actually become wealthy, rich, by you just listening to
Eddie
it.
Albert is a perfect
Eddie
example.
Albert.
Okay. I know him from the 80s when he started to buy one house and then another house and another house.
I love these guys. They're not afraid to share. They're not. And I know a lot of people out there, okay, who just refuse to share. Let me tell you all something, man. It's working for me. This is America. The pie is big enough for everyone. So here's what I'm saying as Jamaica just dialed in. The number to call right now is 718-325-5555. Let us give you the best rate for purchasing and refinancing. We are a bank. First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Scott Siskin himself is going to go grab some calls right now. I'm going to force him to do that. Along with Aaron, 718-325-5555.
House rich, cash poor.
We
can provide you the power to transform your life.
Definitely. So right now, if you're house rich and cash poor, make the move, folks. 718-325-5555. I'm going to go help out with the phone lines. And folks, you can call me up and ask me about my situation, my scenario, and what it is I am doing to move in the right direction. One day, I will be rich. Contrary to belief, I'm not there yet. 718-325-5555. Because if you snooze,
you're gonna lose
big time!
First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Florida, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Maine. Headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York. Don't forget to tune in to the early ride home every Monday from 5 to 8 o'clock. And also every single day to the Winner's Circle from 11 to 12 on Link Up Radio.